into night. Day one divided dark from light. Day two was spoken, heavens formed, a vault above the waters born. Seas beneath and sky above, all shaped by endless power and love. Each word became what it must be. From nothing into destiny. These are the days of creation, written by divine foundation. Every word becomes alive by the voice that holds all time. These are the days of creation, from the depths to elevation. Everything that ever was stands because of what he does. What he does. Day three, the waters moved aside and rising lands began to rise. Earth and seed and growing tree spoke into reality. Day four ignites the silent sky, sun to rule the day on high, moon to guard the coming night, and stars are set in endless light. Time itself begins to turn as every season starts to learn. These are the days of creation, written by divine foundation. Every word becomes alive by the voice that holds all time. These are the days of creation, from the depths to elevation. Everything that ever was stands because of what he does. Hey, 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 Day five fills the oceans deep with living motion in the sea, and birds now break through open air. Life explodes in everywhere. Day six, the dust is called to stand, formed directly by his hand. Dim and shaped and breath received, creation reaches what it needs. Every space now bears his trace. Every breath declares his place. These are the days of creation, written by divine foundation. Every word becomes alive by the voice that holds all time. These are the days of creation, from the depths to elevation. Everything that ever was stands because of what he does. Day seven, all is complete. Creation rests at his feet. No more forming, no more sound, only finished holy ground. Rest becomes the final sign of perfect work in perfect time. These are the days of creation. No sound had shape, no light had name, no time to move, no spark, no flame, no sky above, no ground below, just stillness deeper than we know. No breath, no voice, no passing day, no here, no there, no was, no way. Only one who simply is before the start of anything. Nothing watched, nothing new, only he, only true. In the beginning, there was only he. No created thing, no history, no beginning to compare. Only God was always there. In the beginning, silent state, no time, no world had Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa. No need for light, no need for form, no change, no shift, no coming storm. Just being without beginning, no ending, no spinning. In the beginning, there was only He. No created thing, no history. Before the world, before the start, only God complete in heart. In the beginning, nothing moved, only He forever proved. No beginning to compare, only God was always Then the silence split in two. At the word He spoke, it moved, stretching out where nothing was. Space was born beneath His cause. He drew a line through endless deep, above the waters wide and steep. A vault of order, vast and clear, where nothing stood except His sphere. What was nothing took its frame at the sound of His own name. The heavens declare His name, forever unchanged, forever the same. They rise, they bow, they stand in awe of the one who made them all. The heavens declare His might, born from command, not time or light. Every expanse, every part reflects the weight of His heart. Reflects the weight of His heart. Voices form where light once slept, beings made where order kept, circling through the endless height, responding to the birth of light. They fall before the throne unseen, moved by all that He has been. Not as equal, not as near, but overwhelmed by what is here. Every word becomes a flame, every echo knows His name. The heavens declare His name, forever unchanged, forever the same. They rise, they bow, they stand in awe of the one who made them all. The heavens declare His might, born from command, not time or light. Every expanse, every part reflects the weight of His heart. Holy beyond the reach of sound, no limit holds what's written down. Every voice that fills the space crumbles under perfect grace. No beginning to His throne, no one higher, He alone. The heavens declare His name, forever unchanged, forever the same. All creation lifts Him high through the endless, endless sky. The heavens declare His might, burning brighter than all light. Every echo, every part proclaims the King of from unseen heights, responding all to what is right. Not creators, not the source, but witnesses of perfect force. The rising lands obey his voice. They have no choice, they have no choice. Creation bends, it comes alive because he speaks. It rises, it rises. The rising lands are shaped by him, where chaos ends and order wins. Every hill and every shore declares the one forevermore. Set a boundary the night won't forget. Day was born and night was named. Two worlds now no longer the same. What was empty now was split by the power spoken in it. The crown of light is placed by him, where time begins, where days begin. Sun and moon are set in place by the word that shapes all space. The crown of light will never fall. It answers only to his call. Every dawn and every night bow beneath the crown of light. Bow beneath the crown of light. The sun is formed to rule the day, burning where the shadows stay. Not by chance or wandering fire, but held within his desire. The moon is set in silent rain to guard the dark and ease the pain. And stars are scattered, countless bright, written into endless night. Each one fixed where it must be, held in perfect symmetry. The crown of light is placed by him, where time begins, where days begin. Sun and moon are set in place by the word that shapes all space. The crown of light will never fall. It answers only to his call. Every dawn and every night bow beneath the crown of light. And those who witness from afar see him set each living star. Not his power shared or given, but his proof of God in heaven. No rival glow, no equal flame, only echo of his name. The crown of light is ruled by him, where every second finds its rim. Sun and moon and endless sky lift his name upon high. The crown of light will never break. It holds the world awake. Every dawn and every night belongs to him. ocean filled the deep, where nothing ever dared to breathe. And in the sky above the frame, winged life answered to his name. From the word it all takes form, from the calm, the living swarm. The breath of the deep and sky moves because he said be life. Every wave and every wing moves because of what he speaks. The breath of the deep and sky carries life that cannot die. All creation testifies to the breath of the deep and sky. The seas explode with moving grace, every depth now filled with pace. Creatures rise from hidden ground where only silence once was found. And birds break through the open air, spinning through the heavens there. Every wing and every tide held inside his living design. Nothing moves without his core. Every breath depends on all. The breath of the deep and sky moves because he said be life. Every wave and every wing moves because of what he speaks. The breath of the deep and sky carries life that cannot die. All creation testifies to the breath of the deep and sky. And those who watch the living sea see motion born so perfectly, not by chaos, not by chance, but by his commanding stance. They stand in awe of what is made, singing holy, holy, holy like a wave. The breath of the deep and sky moves because he is most high. Every creature, every sound knows who rules the ground. The breath of the deep and sky lifts his glory to the sky. All creation far and wide lives by the breath realms they lift their gaze, struck silent by his endless ways. No rival stands, no greater known, all wonder rests in him alone. They bow in awe at what he's done, creation shaped by him alone. Not his equals, not his throne, but glory that he's clearly shown. The image of the Creator lives, because he alone gives us, transformed into life by the word that speaks it right. The image of the Creator stands, held within his sovereign plan. Not a shadow, not a dream, but creation as it seems. Every line and every space held in perfect resting place. The work is finished, all is set, nothing missing, nothing left. Creation stands in quiet state underneath completed weight. What was spoken now is done, the finished work of the one. The Lord of the Sabbath reigns in peace, where every motion finds release. The universe in perfect rest completes the work he has blessed. The Lord of the Sabbath stands alone upon the finished perfect throne. Every part of all that's made now rests in what his voice has laid. Now rests in what his voice has laid. And now the unseen ones behold the story written, fully told. Every purpose, every line held within divine design. They see no lack, no broken thread, no unfinished word he said. Only order, only light, perfect ending, perfect sight. Every realm falls silent there before the weight of answered prayer. The Lord of the Sabbath reigns in peace, where every motion finds release. The universe in perfect rest completes the work he has blessed. The Lord of the Sabbath stands alone upon the finished perfect throne. Every part of all that's made now rests in what his voice has laid. All creation bows in awe at perfection in his law. No addition, no delay, only glory in display. What was chaos now is still underneath his perfect will.